What's up, everybody? We're back here at My Cowboys Family for the Dallas Cowboys. Second round pick number 56 in the 2024 NFL Draft. A lot of names that we really liked all off the board, whether it's running back Jonathan Brooks, thank goodness he's in Carolina.
Yeah.
Or, there's Edgerrin Copper is gone, unfortunately. He would have been a nice pick there. A couple other guys, Zach Frazier, the center. I mean, a lot of guys I really like.
He was the most disappointing guy to see come off the board
Jackson
today.
Powers Johnson also off the board, which kind of was dropping, and I don't think the Cowboys even had him on the board. So let's see what the Cowboys pick, guys. At pick 56, the pick is in. They're announcing it right now.
All right, so MARSHAWN KNEELAND, defensive edge from Western Michigan. I have to admit, didn't see that coming in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Genuinely thought we were going to target O-line or linebacker here. So, do you think that Mike Zimmer has maybe like a little bit more voice in that, draft room?
He played basketball. He did track and field, this guy. Fast, quick guy on the outside. So we'll see. Look, he played next to Brandon Fisk at Western Michigan. So, underwhelming pick in my mind for now. It seems to me, it feels like another Sam Williams pick, second round. Like, why are we getting a guy who's going to be a second round pick and is going to be a backup? Like, that's my only issue. A second round pick should be a starter. Can he start? We'll see. I hope so. I don't really know much about him. MARSHAWN KNEELAND, Western Michigan edge rusher, but he had 4.5 sacks last year, 8.5 tackle for losses, and 2 forced fumbles. Yeah, he creates stuff. He makes stuff happen. But listen, second round pick. We need a starter, a bona fide starter, and listen. There's at least
the
2 or 3.
bona fide starter we wanted in the second round
all gone.
Got drafted just a few picks before this, which is why I think the Cowboys, again, just naturally shifted strategy. Okay, the guy we wanted here is no longer available. It doesn't make sense to go after a center here. It makes more sense to go after a center in the third round.
There's a Van Sight or something like that in the third round at center, so we'll look at that. We got 2 picks in the third round. But MARSHAWN KNEELAND, I mean, hopefully he produces more quicker than, and more often than Sam Williams did in his first 2 years as a second round pick. That's my biggest issue. Look, I'll say this one thing though. Mm-hmm. It is a good thing that the Cowboys, I'm glad Jonathan Brooks was off the board, because that would have been the pick. I know some people say Jerry Jones might have just been hyping him up, but Jerry Jones, he just can't help himself sometimes, I think. I don't think he was acting. So at least if Jonathan Brooks was the pick, I would have been much more upset with that. So at least we got ourselves a guy who's going to be in the rotation as an edge rusher, and we'll see what he can produce on a consistent basis. Hopefully this year. Hopefully. Second round pick, probably not going to be a starter. You got DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, and that's the plan right now. Sam Williams. That's 3 guys at the edges. Now you got a 4th guy, a rookie, Chauncey Golston, a couple others. I don't know. It seems redundant.
I actually am genuinely curious to hear what our front office / Cowboys have to say about this pick in particular, because like you said, this is out of all the picks that we're kind of expecting, in the rest of this draft, and specifically in these, second, third, fourth asterisk rounds. Obviously we don't have a 4th round pick, but just saying, you never know what could happen. Right. So
especially day 2, which is this day here.
Something about it just feels a little bit off. We've talked a lot about the fact that the Cowboys are obviously focusing a lot more on the draft than free agency, as always. But with that said, that first, second, third round pick, they kind of have to be, like you said, immediate contributors.
Impact starters. Contributors, he may be. Impact starter, I don't know. Okay. So we're going to wait and see. We'll talk more about this on our, our live streams. We do it on a nightly, so make sure you check it out. And of course, we'll have probably one more standalone video with our reaction to both third round picks. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you on the night time at live streams that we do try to do on the nightly. And don't forget, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and never forget, go Cowboys!